What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode we took care of a bunch of side quests and collection type stuff as Young Link, and in this episode there is one more side quest that I want to take care of as Adult Link before we make our way to the next temple, and it involves getting ourselves a new sword. So to start, we're going to make our way over to the Lost Woods. I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so here we are at the entrance to the Lost Woods, and what you want to do is make your way to the area where we met with the Skull Kid back when we were a kid, and now we're gonna find this creepy guy here, so let's target him and take out Kojirou. Kojirou, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means, you must be a nice guy. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please! Deliver this to the old hag in the potion shop in Kokiri Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay. And he gives us an odd mushroom, so yeah, we need to run this over the potion shop as fast as we can because we only have 3 minutes to do so. So I guess I will meet you guys back in Kokiri. I'm gonna take the shortcut here in the Lost Woods though, so see ya in a second. Alright, so we're back in Kokiri Village, and we gotta make our way over to the potion shop, which is, a little out of the way, but we got more than enough time to get there. At this point, I should mention that, you cannot make use of your teleportation songs whenever there is a timer on screen, because if you do that, whatever ingredient that you have with you will instantly spoil. So yeah, you do actually have to walk there normally or make use of like any other shortcuts that are in the world, as long as they don't revolve around using a Ocarina song. Alright, so if we latch onto this roof and jump down right over here, we will be at the entrance to the correct potion shop. So let's go inside, and sure enough, there's the old hag, so let's talk to her. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. Well, you're not wrong, so here, look at this mushroom. That fool! He had to go in the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. Okay, here. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this poultice will not work on a monster. Alright, and we got ourselves an odd poultice now. I have no idea what's going on, but we should probably bring this to the guy in the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. Alright, so there is no timer attached to this, so you can take as long as you want, but very quickly, we're just going to make our way back to the Lost Woods, so I will see you guys there. Alright, so back at the entrance to the Lost Woods, let's just hang out right here, and oh no, the guy is gone, and instead there's just this weird creepy Kokiri Girl. Maybe she wants the medicine then? Here you go, I guess. That guy isn't here anymore. Except for the Kokiri, people who come into the forest end up lost. They all become Stalfos, that's why he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left, hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms, give it back! Okay. And I guess in turn she gives us the poacher's saw? Thanks, I guess? Hee hee hee, are you gonna become one too? Hee hee. No, I'm not gonna become a Stalfos, you creepy little girl, jeez. Alright, so now that we got this poacher's saw, who would actually make use of this? Like, it's a tool, so maybe a carpenter? And if we remember correctly, when we were a kid, there were several carpenters running around Kokiri building the different buildings there. And they've since moved to Gerudo Valley, so I suppose we should probably head there next. So, I'll see you guys once we arrive. Alright, so we're finally here in Gerudo Valley. Now, the carpenters are across the way, but the bridge is out, so you're gonna need Epona, and you're gonna wanna jump that gap. Alternatively, you can use the hook shot / long shot to get over there, but, yeah, having Epona just makes it a whole lot easier. Alright, so let's show this guy the saw that we found. Hey, that saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My Big Goron tool broke, so I was going to go to Goron City to get it repaired. You coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Sure thing, my man. Good, kid. Thanks. I'm sorry I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. And he's gonna give us a broken Goron Sword. Gee, thanks a lot, man. Well, at least we can go and get it repaired, so that's kind of cool. Although the game kind of lies to you, like, you don't want to bring this to Goron City. Instead, we need to bring this to the very top of Death Mountain. So again, I'm just gonna head over there, and I'll meet you guys once I arrive. Okay, so real quick, before we start scaling Death Mountain, there is something I want to pick up here in Kokiri, and this is vital to this quest. There are a couple of different ways that we can get this, and there is a way you can get it for free, but I don't want to go to that area right now, so for now, I'll just pay the price. To me, it's well worth it, but I did grind up to 500 rupees before recording this episode just so I could buy this, but at minimum, you need at least 300. So inside the shop, this guy is selling blue fire. It's 300 rupees, kind of expensive, especially since we can get it for free later on, but it's worth buying in my opinion, so it'll save us a lot of time. Now that we got that though, let's start making our way up Death Mountain. I'll see you guys at the top. Okay, so we finally made our way to the top of Death Mountain, and guess what? Right over here, now that's a Big Goron, and that's exactly who we want to talk to. Looks like something's wrong though, but I suppose we should probably show him this broken sword. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Soras Domain. You will find them if you go and see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Alright, so now we got ourselves a prescription for eye drops. You guys know where we're going. Off to Soras Domain. Okay, so here we are in Soras Domain. Obviously, everything is frozen and it's also snowing. We'll talk more about that later. King Zora, though, is frozen in red ice, and this is exactly why you need the blue fire, because, yeah, blue fire is the only thing that can melt the weird red ice. So let's just grab our blue fire real quick and dump it out right next to good old King Zora. There you go, buddy. That should unfreeze you. Now you're not like a giant fishsicle anymore. So, I got a prescription I need filled, my man. Here, look at this. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lakeside laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? I think I can, so we got ourselves an eyeball frog. Now we gotta bring this all the way over to Lake Hylia. I'll meet you guys there. And we've arrived at Lake Hylia with just over a minute to spare. Yeah, they really do cut it kinda close on these, like, I guess fetch quest style missions. But as long as you're not dilly-dallying too much, you should be able to make it no problem. Alright, so here we are in the laboratory. Here's my frog, my man. Or apparently I wasn't standing close enough. Let's try this again. I'm right inside your personal space. Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Soras Domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Oh, such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Of course we can. So now we got eye drops. Let's just run it all the way to the top of Death Mountain. We got 4 minutes. Why couldn't they just add some preservatives, man? It would make my life so much easier. Okay, I'll see you guys up there. And here we are with just over a minute to spare. Mr. Big Goron, I've got your eye drops. Alright, man, here you go. Hopefully this will make you feel better. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm gonna use them right now. Dang, that realistic eye drop sound effect. Whoa! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently. Okay, and he's gonna give us a claim check for 1 Big Goron Sword. Like he said though, we gotta wait a few days, so if you don't really want to wait, what you can do is play the Sun Song 6 times, and then you can redeem your claim check for the sword. And that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll see you guys once I'm done playing the Sun Song. And that ought to do it, so let's go redeem our claim check for our new sword. Your sword is my finest work. And with that, we finally got the Big Goron Sword. My gosh, this quest took forever. No idea how long it's going to take once I edit the video, but the Big Goron Sword is amazing. It's a two-handed sword though, so while we have this equipped, we cannot use our shield normally, which kinda stinks I guess, but has a much longer reach, does way more damage, and overall, I love the Big Goron Sword, so I probably will be using it a lot more than my Master Sword. Anyways though, now that we got this, I think this is a good place to end off the video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again guys, my name is Matt, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.